I'm not trying to sound stupid. Like, hey, I know a dude named J Dilla who did the light with Common.
That's perfect.
You better stack them beats. $1 billion beat, y'all.
I know he did a song with Common called The Light. I'm not trying to sound stupid. Like, hey, I know a dude named J Dilla who did the light with Common.
That's perfect.
Hey, I knew a dude named J Dilla who did the light with Common.
There is the light that shines.
All right, y'all. Y'all just heard a beat that was inspired by J Dilla. His birthday is today. Just took some of the elements that's common in a lot of his music. Some of the elements I didn't put in there because he has so many elements in his music. A very musical person. If you ever haven't gotten a chance to listen to J Dilla, I recommend that you listen to him, especially if you're a producer.
The light with Common, but J Dilla was on that beat. Him and Common were in J Dilla's basement.
Yeah, I remember that beat.
Yeah.
Remember that song. Yeah.
And I think that's the song that played when I got a chance to dance with Common on my high school stage when I got to dance one-on-one with Common. It really did happen. I know Common, 9 times out of 10, he wouldn't remember me. I remember him.
You remember him. Anytime I'm inspired by him, I find myself at a short of resources to even compare to the type of beats that he made. He really took beat making to the next level. He took the MPC and used it as an instrument and not just as a tool. I mean, like, it really seemed like a musical instrument when he used it. Like, these sounds came out of it, just the way he hit the pads. He was well known for not quantizing his beats, so that tick, 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 tick that you get from quantizing the beats all the time, he didn't use that. And so a lot of his beats had this natural swing feel. Some of them felt jazzy because they had that syncopation that you hear in jazz. And so that was very prototypical of the sound that came out. So it sounded more organic, more live, more natural rather than computer generated.
Yeah, he was also, he would take samples from unorthodox places, non-ordinary places, and I think that added to his genius.
Yeah. Another technique that he would use, which I haven't got to do this or gotten to do it well, was he would take samples and he would chop them up, but he wouldn't chop them up in a sequential order. He would rearrange them, make notes out of the samples, and pretty much use those samples as like notes like that you would have on a saxophone or guitar or piano, and rearrange them and make his own arrangements on his beats. So that again just speaks to how he used the MPC as an instrument rather than just a tool to crank out beats. He was a really musical person. And a lot of his beats, this is another characteristic of him, and those of you that listen to his beats probably know this, like his beats just kind of make you feel happy. They don't have this like dark feel. They just kind of make you feel upbeat, like there's some good coming, there's good around the corner, and it's just this overall feel. It just makes you feel happy. We can liken him to other musicians. I would to like innovators like John Coltrane, Miles Davis, just anybody that you think that is an innovator in their Herbie Hancock in their field. I mean, he's right at that level as far as in hip hop and just music. You know, he passed away at an early age, but you know, he still made an impact. I mean, I don't know any producer today, any serious producer that hasn't at least heard of him and just knows of his genius that he really contributed to the music world.
If you decide to subscribe to our channel, please tap the bell and then tap the top black bell that shows up after you tap the first bell.
All right, B-Buddy, just remember to stack them beats.
Then tap the top black bell. Thank you very much.
You said top the top black bell.
I thought I said tap the top black belt.
Oh, you said top the top black belt.